Welcome home, Red Back Marcus here, and welcome to Comfort Cartoons. We are outside the thrift store right now, one of your guys' favorite series on this channel, so hit the like button before we get into it. We are going to be going in there looking for everything that we love on this channel, some new stuff to add to the collection, because you know your boy gotta find some Nickelodeon stuff, some SpongeBob stuff, but of course we're looking for Disney, Cartoon Network, anything in regards to animation or nostalgia. And of course we are here with Kariba. Kariba. We are going to head on in there and see what we can find, and of course you're going to come along with us. We are going to one thrift store, which is kind of a good one, sometimes like 50-50. We're going to start here, and if we don't find a lot there, we're going to work our way over to our savers, but this is like the biggest savers in this part of California that I've ever been to. But I know we're going to find some awesome stuff, whether it's some stuff for the collection, whether it's some stuff for our whatnot streams, or some stuff to give away to beautiful people like this. I know it's going to be a good one, so let's go take a look. All right, so looking in the VHS here, they have a lot of classic ones, and a couple of them are still sealed, but you know, I've got most of these clamshell Disney DVDs. Looking over here in the Blu-ray, I'm gonna have to kind of speak up a little bit, guys, but at the same time there's music playing really loud in this section of the store. It won't be like that the whole way, it's just this part, but there's not a whole lot though. I did find a few things, I already took them out, but like no Nickelodeon, no like Disney movies. Ooh, actually this is pretty cool. This is a sealed copy of Sponge Out of Water. I have this one already, but this is a really cool item I'm gonna give away to one of you guys on our whatnot stream. So this is gonna be a really cool giveaway item, brand new, so we'll take it for that reason. Right now they're loading more stuff up, but I did find these. So I have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Showdown and Dimension X. I got Sonic Underground, Dr. Robotnik's Revenge, the Mario animated series, Mario Movie Madness, and then one more Sonic Underground, the Queen Alina Chronicles. I watched a little bit of this growing up, but you just don't see these often, so I wanted to pick up all of this stuff, but that's all I was able to find. Not bad at all, though. Okay, so I'm looking in the games here. They have a lot of loose cartridges. There's a lot of Nick games and some other nostalgia games I would like to get. I mean, the prices aren't that bad. You got like Mario for $7.99. There's a Pokemon Emerald too, but I don't know if it's real or fake, but I don't know. They could ask like 40 bucks. If it's like under 20, I might just grab it just to say why not and just see what happens. I see a Power Rangers game, but I can't see all of them, so without seeing them all, I can't say for sure if there's anything worth grabbing, but I asked somebody to come help us, so hopefully we'll get to take a better look. All right, so looking through it, there's a few things in here that look interesting for sure. The Emerald is $7.99. I think we're gonna grab that one. I mean, it's hard to say. Usually you can see if it's real by like the numbers on the front. And I mean, it actually looks pretty good. So that, like, you can see a little 19 that's there. It's hard to see, but when the numbers are imprinted like that and you can see the Nintendo logo on the inside there, that usually means it's good. So we're gonna get this one. There's also Darkwing Duck here for the Game Boy. Freaking, I think it's for the original Game Boy. We do not have this one. That is so sweet. Let's see here, Mario. Oh, this one was the best. Mario World 2. Oh, this, I need this. There we go. This is what I was hoping we'd find. SpongeBob's Drawn to Life. This is the Drawn to Life collaboration with SpongeBob. We're gonna get that for sure. Animal Crossing on the DS too. There's a lot of really good ones today. All right, so we grabbed a lot of them, but there's a lot of really good ones left. We're gonna save some for other people to get. We grabbed a lot of them already, so there we go. We're gonna get this stack right here. A lot of fun ones. I'm the most pumped for this and then this, but we gotta have them hold it up here for us. You believe we got all those? I think Pokemon Emerald, I could be wrong, but I think like that's like $100 game. Like, yeah, if it's legit when we get home, I'm gonna take a closer look. That's like literally, guys, like $100 plus game. So that would be insane if we just got it for $7.99. And then the Drawn to Life, I've been needing that game for so long. I have the box, but I never had the cartridge, but I knew there was a reason I was saving that box. So now we have that one. We're gonna head over to the toy section, but wow, that was a great start already. So we made it to the toy section. We are looking right now. Karina spotted this. This is Nick, I believe, from Zootopia. And then look, he's like pregnant with like, like a Judy Hop on the inside. That's such a weird plushie, but hey, you get two for the price of one. We're gonna grab them. And then I also found this right here, this little tiny Mike from Monsters University. Very, very cute. Is a Toy Tokyo one too. Some other, oh, that's a Toy Tokyo Mike actually, or Disney Tokyo Resort Mike in there. That's so so cute. It also has a ducky, and also we have I want to say Bowser. What is his name? Not Bowser. It's Grimace. Bowser. Grimace. And then you guys heard me just talk about the cars. I'm starting to collect these planes toys. It's crazy because, like I always say, that like if it's something less popular, but like eventually has a following, and they don't make a lot of toys for it, or the toys don't sell well, they become the rarest down the line. So like often it's not like the main characters, like for example SpongeBob or Patrick or Squidward. The rarest plushies and the most expensive are like Larry and Pearl, because there's not a lot of them. And I remember when I used to work at a Kmart back in the day, we'd always see these planes toys, and they would sell for like $1.50 because we had to drop the price so low for anybody to pick them up, because it just wasn't that big at the time. It just didn't take off. But now if you try to find the planes toys, like pretty much all of them are expensive. Like some of them are like $100+. So if I can find the planes loose, I definitely want to add them to my collection. I'm a big like Cars universe fan. Planes was definitely worth the watch. I actually regret that it took me so long to watch them. It was such a fun films. And Karina found this guy here. Unfortunately, he is fake, but he's very cute. I will give him that. Oh, wait a minute. Are you serious? No, that's just they just put that on there though. I don't think that's real. Yeah, I just think they put that on there to make it look more authentic. All right, let's see here though. You know, for the once, actually the bags don't look that bad. Like there was a long period of time where these bags were just like terrible. Like, but now there's some decent stuff in here. Who knows? Maybe we'll have to work on another plush roulette soon. Okay, and then this is not easy to find too either. We have the talking Tigger here. Again, we have on our Whatnot stream a lot of big like Winnie the Pooh fans, as well as myself. And then we also got Grizz here. Every single time we come to these thrift stores, we always find the We Bare Bear stuff. I don't know why, but hey, I'm not complaining. We'll grab Grizz too. Oh, that's Sonic over here. The Sonic has like a hard head and also feet. Yeah, I wonder if a lot of the scrapes will clean up off of him, but for $1.99, he's worth the effort. We'll try him out and see if we can get him clean. Oh, and then this is the big size socks. This is like the $1.99. Move his arms because I only have one.
Cheap, like.
Yeah, this one's really cheap. Look at move his arms. I can't do it because the camera's in my hand, but he has pivotable, like freaking adjustable arms too. Yeah, he's so cute. Okay, so we're gonna grab socks as well. Heck yeah, there's a lot of really cute ones today. Oh, this one is really cute too, but he needs to be cleaned. I don't know if it's gonna all come off, but it's only at $2.99 too. It's Eeyore with a little picture frame. The only issue is just cleaning him. That's my only thing, because this mirror, I don't know how this will work in the dryer and washer, but for $2.99, I feel like just trying it. We'll go ahead and grab him. He's very cool. We could do like a little mini plush roulette. I mean, there's a couple that are cool in here. We have Bulbasaur. There's a couple different Mojang, like Minecraft characters in there. We have that lizard. We have two of those freaking lizards from Frozen or whatever the freaking gecko is. We have a hard head like Superman figure here. I think this is definitely plush roulette worthy. We're gonna grab at least one. Maybe we'll just do a mini one today. There's also this one that has like an Eevee in here, a Mario back there. Like I said, it's usually never like this. I've been trying to get them for plush roulette for a while, but they're always so like just the most generic plushies ever. But this day is actually, maybe they must have too much or something, because it's actually putting some good stuff in there. Let's see here. Oh, do we have him? Don't remember. We have found another Big Feet. Karina just found this. You guys know I collect the Big Feet Disney plushies. I don't know if I have that one or not. I think that's Lucky, I want to say. I can't remember. He's not patched. I don't remember which one this is, but he is very cute. If I have him, we'll bring him over to our Whatnot stream. Maybe we'll even give him away to one of you guys. But if I don't have him, he's going to go in our collection. That is really, really cute. He is so adorable. Now the day just got even better, because I always say a sponge a day is the goal. So if we can get a new SpongeBob in the collection, that always makes the trip. Like if I find one SpongeBob item in any of these thrift videos, it's a success to me. So I think I might have this one. I'm not sure, to be honest, but these are the reversible ones. So he reverses to like, I think the Krusty Krab SpongeBob, and then you reverse him back and he's just like, you know, regular SpongeBob. Basically he just doesn't have a hat. But that's the only thing in here I think is worth it. So you guys are getting two little mini plush roulette openings here, actually. Karina asked me if I remember this show, and what? Stormhawks.
I used to love that show.
Really? I'm the guy who's supposed to know all the cartoons. How do you know this? Like, what is this? It's popular, you said, in Canada?
I don't know, I guess. If I know and you don't. But
all right, what is it about?
I think they fly in the sky.
They fly in the sky?
I don't remember, really.
I mean, it's interesting for sure. If you guys have ever, his face, he looks like a Rick and Morty, like, made up, like a one episode. What's that? Get your register. We have like a Rick and Morty like one-off character. But if you guys know about this show, let me know in the comments. I've never seen this in my life. So we're looking in the board game section here. There's not a lot, but there is a Maury the game. Maury Povich, my goodness. So you can find out you are not the father at home. Like, look at his face. Like, yeah, I've made so much money off of people's pain. That is crazy. Okay, so look through all the board games. The Maury game was the best thing of all so far. Okay, this is actually really cute. So let's turn them on here. You guys can see this is adorable. This hello little friend. We are grabbing that for $4. Heck yeah, that is so cool. I love Jack in the Boxes. Look at that Tigger and Piglet on the side too. And then the classic, the like freaking the first ever shorts there in the film. We have him with the balloon. There's a little dented on this side, but hey, it's not too bad. Okay, so now we're looking in the bag toys here. Hey, what a good bag. We got SpongeBob in the bag. And then there's also Donkey Kong in here. Oh, and also there's Lucas. This is such a banger bag. Lucas himself goes for like $20, like 20, 25 bucks. I know because I've sold him before. He is like not a super easy figure to find. And then we got Donkey Kong and SpongeBob. That, like, he paid for the bag, and then we got two awesome figures out of the set there. That is awesome. Okay, what a find there. Look at our cart is already so full. Usually this one is not the best, I will be honest. But today, you know what? I can't say that. Today they have a lot of good stuff. I'm gonna keep looking through these toy bags here and see what we can find. Okay, so I found this. This is the Funko 5-star figure. They only have this line for a short period of time, but you have Sasuke Uchiha there. $3. Come on, that's an everyday pickup. It comes with the board game too. The fun pack. That's a bonus, but really we're getting it for the Sasuke. That's not bad. And then Karina found this little Eeyore like wind-up hopper. A lot of these vintage like wind-ups don't usually work, but I think it's worth just risking it for $3. And there's a bunch of other Mickey Mouse and minifigures too. So our plushies, we'll take it. All right, and I'm always looking for stuff too that can kind of just like pay for our trip a little bit. And there's all these Barney toys inside of here. Last time we found like a Barney guitar here that we sold, I think for like 50 bucks, and basically paid for our trip from here. I don't know if this one will quite do that, but I know it's definitely better than $2. We're gonna grab that too. And then of course, anything that we get on Whatnot just kind of contributes to like the stuff that we add to the collection as well too. But man, this cart is loaded up. For those of you guys that grew up with Beyblade, I think this is actually like a vintage arena here. I would say for sure, because the logo is like super nostalgic in itself. And this is a pop open like carry arena, so you could like take this with you and pop open the whole thing. That is so awesome. I loved Beyblade as a kid, so cool to see this guy. And also this guy is a little pooping, or no, he's not pooping, he's just drinking water. The water drinking dog here, choking Baco. All right, so we looked around everywhere else. There wasn't a whole lot left, but the cart is completely full, and we still have those games to pick up too. So what a haul. I thought we were gonna have to go to the Savers, but I don't think we're gonna have any space to go to the Savers. I think we have too much stuff to go through already. This video will be like an hour and a half, 2 hours, so we're just gonna take this. Karina got a book, City of Angels. That's where we are, right? Oh, City of Ashes. Okay, well, sometimes that's us too. That's sadly, sometimes that's us as well. City of Ashes. But we are City of Angels. That's cool though. Nice. Since you got another book. You got 4 books today in total.
Yay! It was $1.
Yeah, so it's cool because like usually Karina finds a couple things that she likes, but now she has a whole new thing she can come to the thrift store and look for, and that's books. So she's got another thing to connect with the show, so that's really cool. So we got everything. Of course, we are gonna head back to the cavern. We still have to find out, are those games real? Are they fake? We have to find out what's in those plush roulette bags and a couple other mystery bags we grabbed. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and head back home to the cavern. Okay, so we are back from the thrift store, and man, what a day. That was a huge haul, and not just that, everything was just dirt cheap today. So I have no doubt that we are going to crush the value of what we paid for all the items. The last thrift video, we did all right. We did a little bit better than break even, but this video, I think we are going to destroy it. I think I paid $84 for everything in this haul. We are going to check it out. All the prices of the items are going to pop up. The ones that are worth something, if nothing pops up, that means it was just, you know, like less than $5. So let's start off with, you know what it is, the freaking Pokemon Emerald. So adding that to our value, we have already paid for the entire trip. Everything you're about to see was essentially free, and we made $100. $200 at the minimum for this guy. Insane value. I got this game when it came out, but even when I paid for it like open market, I think I got it maybe like, dang, I guess it has been a while, like maybe 10 years ago. I got it for like $50. It's crazy that it's gone up so much, but yeah, nonetheless, $200. So we're starting off already doing pretty dang good. I don't think there's gonna be anything else that makes that dramatic of an increase, but hey, it's a good start. Just wanted to start off with a banger. We also got Darkwing Duck on the Game Boy. I got Diddy Kong Racing. We're gonna add the value for that one, even though I'm probably gonna give that one to Karina. This one as well, I'm gonna give to Karina, but we are gonna add the value. Animal Crossing Wild World, SpongeBob Drawn to Life. And that's probably worth $5. That's the benefit of collecting the stuff that I collect. I mean, some stuff, of course, general Nickelodeon stuff can be really pricey, but I would say like when it comes to SpongeBob, like 90% of it is, you know, most people aren't looking for it, so it's pretty affordable, at least as of now. And then we got the Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. So I don't know how much all those games go for. I paid $7.99 for the Emerald, $7.99 for the Darkwing Duck, $7.99 for the Mario and Luigi, and then $5 for SpongeBob, Diddy Kong Racing, and also Animal Crossing. So I don't know what that adds up to. We'll add that into the value as well. So doing pretty good there. That was our game bag right there. I also can't wait to play that Emerald and see like the save file somebody had on there, if they have some cool Pokemon, where they're at in the game. That's part of the fun of getting a used Pokemon game. All right, but let's get into these bags here. So out the gate, let's start off with this one. So we got the Mike Wazowski here. He is a Disney Tokyo Resort little keychain, and I love him. He's so cute. He's got his little eye getting covered up by his Bill hat there. Of course, this is from the sequel for or I guess it's a prequel, but the second movie for Monsters University. I'm pretty sure that is already worth it. Like I said, compared to the other thrift store they went to in the previous video, this one was just unbelievably cheap. $2, $1.99 for everything in the bag. I'm sure he's worth more than $1.99. And then we also got this little Ducky plushie here, but I think this one might be fake. It's got the little Made in China tag there. So that one I'm gonna say no value. We got Grimace. I'm pretty sure at this point he's no value. He used to be worth like $10, but you know, the rest of this stuff is just some fun stuff. I'll probably throw all this in my washer with the rest of the plushies, and I'll just give people these for free on my Whatnot streams. We got Crash Bandicoot there, and some other guys too. I mean, some more Squishmallows and stuff like that. Nothing, you know, worth talking about. I mostly grabbed it for this guy for $2. Next up here, we've got the Planes plane. So Brian will have to add him into the video like a clip. I am gonna try to collect as many of these. Like, I want the metal ones, the die-cast ones, and the flea market video is coming up. I got a lot of Cars ones, and the ones that are in really good shape, I'm gonna keep some of those, but I want to collect these like actual metal planes, helicopters, and planes, just because I think they're so cool. The movies are just like, they hit so hard. So I don't even know how much he's worth. I really don't care. That one was worth it for me because I got to add it. Get out of this airspace! There's also this Thomas the Train engine in here. It's a little scraped up, but I sell these all the time on our shop for like anywhere from $10 to $20. So I wouldn't be surprised if this just pays for the bag itself. And then all these Hot Wheels in here. There's some general Hot Wheels. You know, again, I'll probably I have a whole bin of just excess stuff we get, and I just literally throwing it into people's packages whenever we have it to give away to people. And this will be perfect for that stuff. And then if they like the item, they can keep it. If they don't, they can, you know, give it to somebody else or throw it out. But at least it's better than me just throwing it out immediately. Next up, $1.99. We've got the SpongeGar figure here. I cannot believe this. That's basically free. $1.99, man. You can't even get a drink. I swear to you, you can't even go get a bottle of soda, like a 16 ounce in California at the liquor store for $2. That's crazy. So the SpongeGar figure is fantastic. That is such a cool sculpt too. I do have this one in the collection in the box, so this will be going to our Whatnot stream. And then Lucas, like I said, I just sold him on our shop for $20, so I already know he's worth $20 at the minimum. He paid for the bag. And then this is a 2014 Donkey Kong, so not super recent. He does have a couple scrapes on him, but I know how to get that off really, really well with some rubbing alcohol and a couple of abrasive rags, and it'll come off for sure. That is so cool. He's like super like articulate too, like his wrist turns, his elbows, his shoulders. For a Donkey Kong figure, that is way more articulation than I would have expected. I'm sure that he's worth, like I said, I'm pretty sure this is probably like at least a $30 to $40 bag for $2. All right, continuing through the bags here, I picked this one up for this hopping Eeyore. Again, this one was $3, but I know that we'll probably get that at least on our Whatnot streams because, like me, there's a lot of other Winnie the Pooh fans. But if it's broken, I'm not even gonna bring it, and I think it's gonna be broken. Yep, his legs are snapped. That probably wasn't like that. It probably got broken like in the process of getting like put up on the shelf. So unfortunately, he's a no-go. There's also this Mickey Mouse like puppet. Yeah, this stuff's pretty dirty, so I'm just gonna trash it. That was a not worth it altogether, unfortunately. You win some, you lose some. It would kind of be unnatural if that wasn't part of the cycle. Then we got this bag. Not a lot of interest here for most people, I think, but a couple Barney items on here. This is a Barney like trumpet, I'm pretty sure. The batteries obviously need to get replaced in this, but I wouldn't doubt it. This is probably like at least a $10 to $20 item, especially because of the fact that it's vintage. And yeah, the trumpet most recent sold was $14 and $6 shipping. So, you know, basically got $12 free to add on to this. And just knowing what I know, like, you know, when you see items that are just like free real estate right there, it's like that'll add towards paying for the haul. And I mean, not every day do you find a freaking emerald copy. So, you know, these little things add up. There's also this Batman mask, and I was like for 5 seconds gonna put it on and like do a little bit for the video, but I think there's like what looks like a kid's boogers inside of it. So probably not gonna do that now. The rest of this is like this dinosaur. The bubble blower is like the cheapest the cheapest plastic I've felt in my life. That is like ridiculous. So yeah, not a whole lot of value in that. Okay, next bag here. I don't think these are worth that much, but I know it's worth more than $3. This is, like I said, the Sasuke Naruto 5-star figure. I think it's really cool for only $3. You got Sasuke in there. He could do a little Chidori. He's got his Kunai as well too. I always thought this was a cool line, but unfortunately they discontinued it. I think the only problem was it was like when you open the box, it just felt so empty around the character that like unless you had it closed, it just looked kind of weird. But for $3, pick it up every day of the week or on Friday. I stream on Friday. But other than that, I would pick it up. Then there's like this, I don't even know what this is. It's kind of creepy. It's like it's an IQ test. Why does it look like a freaking tombstone? Because once you know your IQ, you know your potential is limited and you might as well be dead. No, I'm just kidding, obviously. It's not even an IQ test. It's just like facts about animals. I know all of these. Octopus have how many arms? I watch SpongeBob. So Squidward, 6. So 6. A 6 octopus has 6. That's what octo means, right? And then there's a memory match game in here. Man, this stuff's boring. Okay, so this stuff's done. I got it for the Sasuke thing. I don't even know why they've coupled that stuff together. All right, are you guys ready for Plush Roulette mini version? I'm not. I'm sure not. Let me get the gloves. Let me get the gloves. This is the risk that I take for you. Okay, I would normally not even grab these because there was some potentially good stuff in there. I said, hey, maybe there's not enough to do a full Plush Roulette, but for you guys, I will do one. One of our most requested series for me to always do is Plush Roulette, and it ain't easy. It ain't easy. Look at this freaking disgusting tail, all this debris on it. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, let's see here. Let's start with the SpongeBob. That's why we picked this up. So the SpongeBob is in here, and yes, that is the Krusty Krab SpongeBob on this side. Very cute. I might have this in the I'm pretty sure I do, but nonetheless, that's still a really cool find. And then you have the I remembered exactly what it was. I thought like, is it really just the hat? But yeah, it is just a hat. So it's SpongeBob and then Krusty Krab SpongeBob. Already worth the freaking $3 this whole bag is. That's the thing that's great about this though, is the bags are $3. So almost every time there's something in here that is worth at least that. It's just if you want to dig through everything else. So we got this weird knockoff Toucan Sam here. He's like the mascot that goes in on the big bag. You know that big bag you get at Costco that's like a knockoff version of Fruit Loops. Your mom's like, oh, it's the same, honey. Just grab that one and you get more. No, it's not. This is a very biased lie that you're telling me, okay? You want to save money. I get that, but don't just tell me something that's not true. I know that's not Sam. They have a Douglas little possum. I'm sure he's probably, Douglas is a decent brand. I'll put them to the side here. We have Cat's Pickle. I hate these things, I'm not gonna lie. But these little nasty cats that are like designed with, I don't know, like these nipples on his chest. And I don't know, they always have like a taco or something on the back of them. Yeah, I'm done with you. Nobody crying in the comments because I pushed something out that they thought was an amazing piece that I should have kept, okay? All of this stuff that I don't keep is getting being redonated to a different thrift store, so I don't have to see it again. What is this? Misfittins. It's like, what is it about kids that just everything that they really play with, like, you know, the stuff that we grab is like vintage stuff. They probably aren't even really using that stuff. This, like, it's like they rub it in the sand. There's just all this debris in it. This nasty monkey lion. What even are you? This is a Squishmallow, like those foldable plushies that they did for Doorables. This is a Maribel, I'm pretty sure. She might be good, but back in the bag. Oh! Dude, what the heck? We got a bonus in here. There's a plankton one in here too. That is so cool. I don't think I have the plankton. I think I gave Mitchell the plankton one because he wanted it so bad. And I kept talking about it, saying, oh yeah, man, I really wish I would have got the plankton one. And I had got the plankton one. And he kept saying, yeah, like, that was the only one I really wanted. And I was just like, oh man. I get what he's getting at here. So I traded him the plankton for his Patrick one, even though I wanted the plankton one. So now I have a plankton one too. No good deed goes unrewarded if you wait long enough. There we go. Okay, this is pretty cute. I'm sure it's decent too. This is a gunned little Pusheen cow with some popcorn. Like, you see what I'm saying about the plush roulette bags? You know, we have 4 items that I would say probably have at least, you know, up to $10 in value. This little Squishmallow Santa, I'm gonna say no. We have this turkey, this is a Beanie Baby. I actually remember that my grandma had to get that one. We have this little Groot, but he still has the tag on him. I remember we sold him from another plush roulette for like $10. And he didn't even have the tag, but this one does, so we'll throw him over here too. We got Articuno from Pokemon. This is another plush that we've sold from Plush Roulette, this little Bluey here with like a freaking Aladdin hat on or whatever that is. And then the rest of this guy, it's just those, it's just, again, it's like a unicorn. Yeah, that's another typical like kids plushie animal that I see all the time. Another typical kids plushie animal right there, that little dog. And then of course, there can't be a plush roulette without this guy. Every time. This had to have been the most sold thing in the 2020s. This is insane how, but every plush roulette we find one of these suckers. There is a horse in here too by Aurora. There's one by FAO Shorts. I don't really, usually FAO Short stuff isn't that great. This one might be okay. We will look him up. You guys would have seen all the values on screen there. That is our first bag. But I'd say we did pretty good considering we got 2 SpongeBob items in 1 bag. That's what I like to see. And 3 SpongeBob items in total today so far. Actually 4 if you count the game. I'm counting the game. All right, why did we grab this bag? Was it just because it was like, oh, I was like already getting one, so let's see here. I think it might have been for this Bulbasaur, but now looking at it closer, that Bulbasaur looks like it's been through hell and back, and then back to hell. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that is a really, you throw him in the washer, he might still have a little bit of loving left in him, but he's definitely rough. But I know that all these Minecraft animals are usually worth like, you know, $10 around there individually. But some of them are really well loved. Like, look at, is he supposed to look like that? Something's like wrong with his head. This is a Pom-Pom-Porine, and he's actually Teetle too, T-Turtle. So it's by the same brand who made those SpongeBob ones. It's this little reversible pom-pom. So we'll add him. We have the Minecraft sheep. He looks a little bit better than the pig. I'm gonna keep the pig too. Maybe after the washing and the drying, he'll probably be a little better. We have an ocelot. Yes, I know all their names. I used to watch this one Minecraft YouTuber a lot.
Hey guys, ADHD here. In today's video, I'm gonna show you guys how to build Phineas and Ferb's house.
And then we have this, the mushroom cow, or a mushroom. And it was also, all these were owned by Javier. They all have the name written on the tag. I'm just going straight for the decent ones. We got this BB-8 here. BB-8, like Star Wars, most of it doesn't do good. We'll put him to the side though. This was another item that I thought was interesting. He was individually sold but didn't sell, so they put him in this bag. And there's this hardhead Superman here, but it's like so, like, I don't know, his face looks so weird. Why does he kind of look like Seth MacFarlane? I don't know, something about his face. You know, he looks like Butch Hartman. Looks like Butch Hartman, that's what it is. Okay, there's no way out. There's no way out of this. We're gonna have to just start pulling this stuff out. Took my allergy pill, hopefully we'll be okay. These puppets, come on, no. There's also a cow puppet. There's all these puppets in here. Every time! Every time! Why? This isn't even a plush. There's just like a raccoon in here. I guess his tail has a little bit of plush material, but he's like a hard figure raccoon. I'll put him over there. The cat horse thing is really smooth owl. I honestly, guys, this is so rough. They're so gross, some of these. I hate this kind of plush material. it's like literally giving your kid a duster. Like, it's the same material you put in like a stick that dusts your house, and you give your kid this, and they run around and drag it everywhere they go, and they put them in some bag and some guy on YouTube has to open and gets all of it in their face because the fan blows this way, and I need the fan because it's hot, but I got no choice, and I got allergies, and it all sucks. All right. There's this thing. No. Toy. It's freaking like a fair price one. The rest of this, I don't even have to look through. I know just by looking at it, this is not good. Look, see? Just another variant on this. A cat with like a rainbow, a little freaking dog with these big beady plastic eyes, and the most disgusting material ever. This is going back in the redonate bag. God have mercy on your soul. Next items. I'm running out of room here on the table because of the plush roulette plushes, man. We got this socks here. He was only $2. Like I said, the prices were crazy today. This is the posable socks plushie here. He kind of looks a little buff. Look at him. Yeah, look, rocking them arms. We got this talking Tigger. I'm sure this one's gonna be a good one. And he was only $4. Very, very cute. I don't mind this kind of plush fur. This is like the one I grew up. It's very, very nice. It's like a stained fur. The feel's really good. Like, I think it's like airbrushed, like some of the stripes on there. Like, I don't even know how they do it. And it's easy to just like, the dust just kind of falls off of it. Comparatively to that just grips onto it for life. Very, very cute Tigger. And of course, as I always say, it is not a good Tigger plush if it does not have a springtail, which he does. Next up, we got this Eeyore. He's kind of gross looking right now. He's got some stains on him. He's a little rough, but I'm gonna hit him with a little OxyClean. We're gonna throw him in the washer, and he'll be right as new. I think he was worth trying. I think he's very cute. He holds a picture frame too, and I'm sure he's a solid pickup once he gets all washed up. Also, that friggin' Tigger came with like a bag of batteries. Are these good? Yeah, they expire in 2035. These could be good batteries. That's very kind of them if that's what they work. If they don't work, then I hate them. I'm just gonna no, it's still like just weird, I guess. Then we also got this guy, which let me know in the comments which dog from 101 Dalmatians is this. I thought it was Lucky maybe, but I could be wrong. I am gonna check my collection to see if I have him, like I said, and if I don't, we will be putting him over on our Whatnot stream. He is so cute. I love big feet plushies so much. They have the little adorable eyes, the big giant feet, and they sit so well on the shelf. They are perfect. One of the best lines I think Disney's ever released. So I would be happy if I didn't have him because I get to add a new one. But if I do have him, that's good too. All right, next bag here, we got some DVDs, baby. We got the Sonic and Mario DVDs there. I left one of the Sonic ones behind because the disc was just like, ugh. It's like a kid was using it for like sledding, you know, one winter. It was really bad. We got the TMNT Dimension X sealed. That's probably going to be a giveaway on Whatnot. I already have this one sealed, but it's sealed, so it's cool. And then also same thing for the Sponge Out of Water. I have this one sealed, and you know, just give it away to somebody who hasn't seen the film. Somebody can add to their collection. It only cost me $2, and it'll help somebody else out fill a spot on their DVD shelf. This I'm sure is not really worth that much, but I just thought it was so strange I wanted to grab it. And it is the Nick with a chamber in his body that also holds Judy Hop. Very weird item. But it was only $2, literally $1.99. Got the long Disney receipt tag there. Very, very cool. I think it's gonna be worth that at least. Probably not a great buy, but this one was $1.99 too. And it's this Sonic with the hard plastic head and the hard plastic shoes. Again, I'm pretty good at removing a lot of those scuffs and like color marks on vinyl at this point in my life. You can even polish out scuffs in the vinyl too. I've already invested in like a lot of the equipment to do that because I do it for my stuff. So I'll probably be able to fix this guy up as good as new. And it is by Kid Robot. So for $1.99, you're not getting it at Target for that much for sure. You have to put a little elbow grease into it. I think that's worth the $10 discount you're getting. Or actually, I think those are like $16 at Target, so $14 discount. Okay, and our last items here, our last bag, we have the Winnie the Pooh Jack-in-a-Box. This was $4. Again, I have a ritual on our Whatnot streams. I bring at least one Pooh item every single stream. So one of these weeks, he's going to end up over there. I love this guy so much and glad I could bring him. Same thing goes for this. It has like a little dent here, but I have like a little suction hook I use sometimes. I might be able to get the dent out of it too. And I just love kind of like fixing stuff up, like fixing the toys up and giving him a second life. You know, as a kid who grew up on Toy Story, I feel like they appreciate it. And then this, I have no clue who this is, but I texted texted Mitchell about it, and he was, I mean, he was chatting up a storm. He's seen Despicable Me so many times, he can literally quote the entire movie word for word. So I asked him, of course, and he was like, yeah, these things go for about like 20 bucks. So whoever this guy is, you know, cool. And he was only $2, literally $1.99. The prices were crazy today. And then we got Grizz here. He is only $3, and again, this is the Miniso version. I think they cost like 15 to 20 bucks at Miniso, so great deal for $3. And it also kind of reminded me of the new Pixar movie that I cannot wait to see, which is Hoppers. If you guys have not seen the trailer for it, here's a little snippet from it.
Whoa.
Hey.
How you doing,
girl?
Are we vibing? What's up? What's up?
I understand you.
It's actually made, like directed by the person who made We Bare Bears. So I'm really pumped to see that movie. I love We Bare Bears. I love Pixar. Put those two things together, I'm sure it's going to be pretty good. But on that note, that is actually it. That's all of the items for today. You guys will see the worth it or not worth it counter along the video, as well as know our total value versus our value paid. I'm hoping we at least got to maybe, I would like to say that we got our money back for everything, and then we got the emerald. So hopefully we're like above 300, but I'm not quite sure. It's on screen for you guys. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button. Hitting the like button helps so much, and it's better than subscribing. Subscribe, but hit the like button at the same time, and that gives you the best chances of my videos coming back to you so you can watch the next one. You can also leave a comment down below, and that helps as well. And if you want to support the show even further, you can help keep this ship sailing over the Bikini Bottom seas by becoming a member right here on YouTube. You get access to content that is members only. You can also sign up for our Patreon, where you get those bonus videos, and you also get extended versions of every single video that I release here on YouTube with behind the scenes content and cut stuff that just, you know, I couldn't put in the YouTube version. But before we go anywhere though, you know the drill. Scan it. Alright, so again, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here, become a member, Patreon, whatnot, all that stuff's down below. I will see you guys in this video right here. It'll take you on a playlist, a journey through all of the thrifting videos on this channel. We have made a ton, and every single one of them was a whole lot of fun. I know, I was there. So go check that out. I'll see you guys over there. And as always, Rep Pack, I'll see you beautiful people in the next one. Adios and bloop.